Welcome back, guys. I am Speed Scat, but you can call me Keith. Welcome back to some MLB 19 Richard Show.
Welcome to MLB.
Play ball.
Now to the plate, Guy Forbes. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Forbes.
Towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Catfish, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping into the box, Catfish. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and the runner will score from second. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
The first baseman.
At the plate, Geraldo Valdez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know who's the happiest?
Ready once again, Catfish. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Catfish.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So nothing doing here after the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Ortiz. He singled his last time up.
Ortiz.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping up to the plate, Alexis Guillen. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. To the left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like...
Into the box, Catfish. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Guillen on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Catfish. And their runners at the corners now. And that misses for ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
High and deep to right center. Ortiz going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Now the relay home. He's safe. The throw is offline, and we are tied here in the 8th.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Drew is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So digging in now, Orville Drew. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Out towards second. Catfish scoops it up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Catfish. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Catfish.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oliver fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Orville Drew, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Orville.
To the right. Catfish is there. And he's set down, 1 away. Now at the plate, Carlos Ortiz. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Now in the box, Fred Dotson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Fred Dotson.
Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one.
Final line score. First for the victorious Barons, 6 runs.
Minor League Baseball is live, and standing in, Catfish looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Drew on the move. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, this is a fun offense to watch. They grind you down. They're in the top third of the league in walks. They make the pitcher really have to execute pitches within the strike zone. And he can't pick it up cleanly.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Drew racing back to the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You take a look at this one.
So stepping in, Guy Forbes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Oh, and up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Striding in, Catfish, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ortiz has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Into the box now, Ted Poe. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. It's on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Standing in, Catfish. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Drew going back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Second base hit of the game for him. This one an RBI triple, and there's still nobody out, so this could be just the start of it.
Number 32, Johnny Madero.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Striding forward now is the DH, Fred Dodson.
Fred Dodson.
The 2-1 home. Here's a pop-up now. Wimberly has a play, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. So striding forward now, Catfish. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive.
Striding into the box, Eric Merritt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as the later innings, down by a bundle. It's time to get runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate, Catfish. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game.
Catfish.
Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Johnny.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ortiz sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Birmingham Barons put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons.
I always had a home run there too. Never got.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Birmingham Barons and the Mobile Bay Bears. The Barons have now won 5 consecutive games.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, Catfish. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Catfish.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Drew looking up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. 32 now for the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, but I have something.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Catfish. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Guy Forbes. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and stepping up now, Catfish. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Catfish.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Cristobal Chavez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Catfish will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ortiz racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game. And that bomb here in the...
One thing, guys.
Digging in and looking for more, Fred Dotson. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Fair-handed for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Birmingham Barons wrap up their 20th road win of the season. The game's future stars are...
Let's play ball.
So coming to the plate, Catfish. He went deep last night twice from the stretch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been very good in D-Row. Through the first 4 games of this homestand, big donut, 0. 0-4, that's not going to cut it in this league.
Yeah, we started to hear.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will...
Are you running, I think? Yep.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Catfish. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Catfish.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, man, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row.
Settling in now, Catfish. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Drives it out to deep right center field. Drew ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, T-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it an 8-4 ball game. Now batting, Catfish. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1-0 count. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Drew moves over. And that's the 3rd out. In now, Catfish. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Geraldo Valdez.
The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out.
What?
Good throw. Now at the plate, Orville Drew. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder.
2-2.
Orville.
It's on the ground out to second. Catfish has. And there's 1 down now. Ready for another chance. Catfish. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 3 runs already home here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line toward right center. Drew will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in, Fred Dotson starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys, that still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Well, that's always the danger when you...
13-5 at the end of all the action. Birmingham scored a lucky 13 in this one.
3 hours.
After not heeding a manager's instruction, this player is hit with a consequence.
Ooh, wait. Some benching. Oh, yeah, then.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
So to the same person watching this. I got benched.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
So with a runner in scoring position at second base and one away in the inning, it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, third baseman, Ray.
And now the runner's trying for third. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Standing in now,
24,
Catfish.
second baseman, Catfish.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are just...
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. Better news, even, than can initially be grasped.
Wait, what? Hold up. No, legged. Let's go. Ready? I'm skipping triple A. Oh.
For a player this young, to go from Double-A right to a major league roster is a rare and
on my other
notable
account,
occurrence.
I have like a whatever, and it just brings me to Double-A, Single A, and then Major League. But then, like, it's a whole different deal up there. Wait, sorry, Major Rick, Washington. It's a whole different deal up there, Smitty. The level of competition that is still the same game throw, and the brass think you're ready. Just play the way you. So I'm not. Please tell me we have a good damn record. Please tell me.
A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster.
Major Ricky. I don't know how to say it. Smitty, you're right there, right? Has been for job and unexpected. Not by me.
At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
Okay, I forget. Is Gray home or away? It won't. Oh, we're away, aren't we? Yeah, we're away. Oh, training too. I win this whole, but hold on, I want to make my family. It's just a game. Like, if I do make it,
there is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started tonight.
Can I play them?
Here's Chris Bryant now, head-to-head against Nova. He's just 2 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Play ball to second. 4. 1 there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Second inning coming up in Chicago. And with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses.
Oh, man.
They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Ready now for the White Sox. Catfish. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Catfish.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Abreu will take this one over to first. And up next for Chicago, Catfish. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Catfish.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Fouled off. Here's Darvish on 0-2, and he fouls this one off. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here's a pop-up now. Catfish is there for it. 2 down. So in now for Chicago, Albert Almora. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The center fielder, Albert.
Hit ball to second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. No hits to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Digging in, Catfish. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Catfish.
Here comes the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Hayward has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The second baseman,
is put in play. Now at the plate, Catfish.
Chicago, the second baseman, Catfish.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And this one's in the dirt. Here it comes on 0-2. And it's fouled away. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago.
I can't tell which is which because it's both great. What are we in the standings? Last, of course. Oh no.
It's time.
What?
Mike Minor gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1 strikeout the.
Up next for the Rangers, Hunter Pence, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan? Coming to the plate now, Catfish, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. from the belt. The pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Leading off for the Rangers,
The 1-1 home.
the shortstop, Elvis.
Back up the middle. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in, Catfish, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he'll scramble back to first safely. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Catfish has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Got him swinging to throw. The tag from Dono, and they got him at second base. Coming to the plate now, Catfish, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up.
Damn it.
Wisdom is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Catfish. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Looking to minimize the damage here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Wisdom is there. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone.
Digging in once again, Patrick Wisdom. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. 12-4 is the final in this game. The Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. MLB The Show has base into the box now. Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Delino DeShields
towards second. To his left, Cat. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts? Digging in now, Catfish. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Ready with another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Odor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Into the box now, Catfish. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Popped him up. Bandy shading to his right. 2 down.
Leading off for the Rangers, the right fielder, Hunter.
Hit second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Digging in, Catfish. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The third person watching the screen.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-1, here it comes. Runner goes for second. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yohan Moncada, lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. He's running. Hit back toward the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready now, Jose Abreu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Popped up. Guzman calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Odor now.
The batter, the second baseman.
Now the 0-1. And well towards the hole. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding in, Catfish. Last time through was a base hit.
Catfish.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Now to the plate, Catfish. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes. And good for him. Catfish has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rougned Odor. A winning run is at first base. The 0-1. On the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
What's my battery out? Okay.
We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Elvis Andrus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Elvis Andrus.
Uply hit down to third, likely no shot at two. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do. Stepping up to the plate, Catfish. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Catfish.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Rangers dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And that misses 2-2. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday. So a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he.
Into the box, Catfish, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Lazaro looks up. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game.
My thumb hurts.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Catfish will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's set, and the pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Our final line score tonight.
Hold up, what? Oh.
Tuesday night baseball.
Play ball. He's out. He's safe. Out. 3. Out. Out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox stepping into the box, Catfish, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. The 2-1 home. The second, this could be 2. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Catfish. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the first pitch here from Price. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready once again, Catfish. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Catfish.
First delivery to him on the way. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. So digging in now, Catfish. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Catfish.
Popped him up. Pierce has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 8-1 is the final tonight. Boston get the win after banging out 16 total hits. From the old. Now at the plate, Catfish, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, Matty B, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get.
Stepping in, Catfish 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez.
Eduardo.
1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nunez.
Play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Ready for another shot now. Catfish. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And bobbled out there by Pedroia. On to Pierce at first, but too late to get them both. Now in the box, Brandon Geyer. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Geyer.
Runners off for second. Hit out towards second. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Standing in, Catfish, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth, and he fouls this one off.
No, I got a base hit.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Boston jumped out to an early lead.
Okay, one minute, give me auto go, guys.
A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
It's time for
let's play ball. Out. 3. Out. 4. Take the base.
The next twin up are Polanco.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Jorge.
3-2 pitch.
Polanco.
It's Taylor made to short. 6. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat.
Now batting.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Ronald Torreyes
gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So stepping in, Catfish was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Bit of eyes here as he's going to try to lay one down. To second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Ready with the 1-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Out of this, he is. They get the force at second base, and the inning. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Lucas Duda.
Surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Abreu will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning. Standing in, Catfish. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Catfish.
First delivery to him on the way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Striding in, Catfish. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Castro has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Jonathan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
You don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door.
OSP cut now.